Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Fifty Shades of Grey. When college senior Anastasia Stace steps in her stick roommate to interview prominent businessman Christian Grey for the campus paper, little does she realize the path her life will take. Christian, as enigmatic as he is rich and powerful, finds himself strangely drawn to Adna, and she to him. Selfless. Billionaire industrialist Damien Hale is master of his universe until he encounters a foe that he can defeat, cancer. His only hope is a radical medical procedure called shedding, in which his consciousness is transferred to healthy body. After the procedure, Damien, now called Edward, starts a new life in New Orleans, but he is plagued by disturbing images. When he delves into Edward's mysterious origin, he learns that some will kill to keep it secret.
Everything. Madeline, a teenager who's lived a sheltered life because she's allergic to everything, falls for Ollie, the boy who moves in next door.
Zoe. Two colleagues at a revolutionary research lab design technology to improve and perfect romantic relationships. Their work progresses, their discoveries became more profound. Brokeback Mountain. In 1963, rodeo cowboy Jack Twist and ranch hand Anis Del Mar are hired by rancher Joey Aguirre as sheep herders in Wyoming. One night on Brokeback Mountain, Jack makes a drunken pass at Anis that is eventually reciprocated. Though Anis marries his longtime sweetheart, Alma, and Jack marries a fellow rodeo rider, the two men keep up their tortured and sporadic affair over the course of 20 years.
The Other Boleyn Girl. King Henry VIII, legs and hair. Seeing this as an opportunity for personal gain, the Duke of Norfolk and Sir Thomas Boleyn persuade Thomas' daughter Anne to seduce the king, but Henry falls in love with Anne's sister Mary instead. When Mary becomes pregnant, she's confident to bed with charge with Anne keeping the king from straying, but the plan backfires when Anne seeks the king's affections for herself.
Juno. When precocious teen Juno McGuff becomes pregnant, she chooses a failed rock star and his wife to adopt her unborn child. Complications occur when Mark, the prospective father, begins vivifying Juno as more than just the mother of his future child, putting both his marriage and the adoption in jeopardy. P.S. I love you. When Gary, the husband of Holly Kennedy, dies from an illness, she loses the love of her life. Knowing how hard Holly will take his death, Gary plans ahead. Beginning on her 30th birthday, she receives the first in a series of letters written by him, designed to ease her grief and encourage her to move forward to a new life. The Italian Job. After a haze in Venice, Steve turns on his partners in crime, killing Cracker's John Bridger and keeping all the gold for himself. The rest of the team, including leader Charlie Crocker, driver Handsome Rob, explosives man Left Ear, and Ted Greek Lil, vows revenge. They enlist the help of Bridger's daughter, Stella, and plot to recover the gold from Steve's Los Angeles mansion. Titanic. James Cameron's Titanic is an epic, action-packed romance set against the ill-fated maiden voyage of the RMS Titanic. the pride and joy of the White Star Line, and at the time the largest moving object ever built. She was the most luxurious liner of her era, the ship of dreams, which ultimately carried over 1,500 people to their death in the ice-cold waters of the North Atlantic in the early hours of 15th of April in